Hi, it's Miss Lacey with More Health. More Health is a nonprofit based out of Tampa, Florida. Normally, we teach in the classrooms, kindergarten through 12th grade. Well, today I'm going to bring one of our elementary lessons to you at home. Today we're going to learn about poison prevention. Now, you might be wondering, Miss Lacey, what exactly is a poison? A poison is a substance that can cause injury, illness, or even death. Now, poisons come in four different forms. The first form is liquids. Liquids can be found all over your house and your garage. And so that would be like a nail polish remover or bleach. The next form is a solid. So solids are medication, pills, vitamins. Now the next form is sprays. Now, sprays can also be found in your kitchen or garage or your bathroom. And then the last is gases. Gases can be formed inside your kitchen when things mix or even in your garage. So liquids, solids, sprays, and gases are the four forms that poisons come in. Thank you, friends. Now, you might wonder, how do poisons get into our body? Now, the first is they are injected. So, my next helper, come on up. So, injected, that might be from a spider bite, a snake bite. It's injected into our body when they bite. The next is ingested. Now, there is a mouth on this one, so it helps us. So, ingested might be we might swallow it or drink a poison. The next is inhaled. So we see a nose right here. And then the last is topical. So that could be something touching your skin, like a plant or a cream that is poisonous to us. So injected, ingested, inhaled, and topical. Thank you, volunteers, for your help. Now, friends, you might be wondering more, where do I find these poisons? Poisons can be found in your kitchen. They can also be found in your medicine cabinet. So first we're going to take a look in our kitchen, really underneath our kitchen sink, because that's where a lot of us keep these cleaners. Now, lookalikes, those are things that look similar. So this is found underneath your kitchen sink, but this is usually found in your refrigerator. Now, one you use on top of spaghetti, and then the other you use to clean your bathtub or your kitchen sink. Now, you might think, well, I know that, Miss Lacey, but what about your younger siblings or your younger cousins or friends? Would they know? This one would be okay to your body, but this one would cause harm to your body. Now, the next thing we might find underneath our kitchen sink, spray to make our house smell good. Well, this might be a little confusing to young kids. It has apples. They might think this is okay to ingest into their body or inhale to smell it, but it's not. Now, when we pour these into a cup, they look a lot alike. Now, this one is also a cleaner, but this is apple juice. So this one's okay to drink, but this one is a poison to our body. Now, a small child might see these and think they're the same. One is a sports drink, but one is a cleaner. They look a lot alike, don't they? They're bright and colorful, but we have to make sure that we keep one locked up and one's in the refrigerator. I always like to say, stop and ask first. If you're not sure, you need to stop and ask an adult, because we want to make sure that you're keeping your body healthy and safe and poison free. Let's move over to our medicine cabinet. Now, it's very important that adults keep their medicines locked away from children. Now, earlier when we talked about the forms of poisons, we said solid. I mentioned vitamins or pills. Now, you might be thinking, well, I take a vitamin. Yeah, but you know that's your vitamin that your parent or guardian gives you. So it's very important that you only take medication that your parents or guardians give you to make sure that they give you the proper dose and that it's been prescribed just for you. Because we should not take medication that does not belong to us. It could cause serious harm to our body. Now, we talked about liquids. Now, this could be a liquid. It's nail polish remover. A small child might not know that this would cause harm to their body, right? So it's very important that we keep nail polish remover put away. Now, this is a spray, and it says coconut. A small kid might think it's coconut water, right? They could drink it, or if they spray it on their skin, okay? Now, this is also a spray. But look, it has a vitamin. Is that confusing? It is. So it's so important to keep these types of things locked up and away from small children. Now, some of you might like grape soda or grape juice, but there's also medication that is grape flavored. So I have a grape cough syrup and I have grape soda. They both look alike. They even smell alike. So we also want to make sure that we're keeping our cough medicines also locked up. And what did I say? Stop and ask first. Now, we also have lookalikes in our medicine cabinet. The first being this toothpaste and this sports cream. Ooh, that could be dangerous if we put this sports cream on our toothpaste, couldn't it? Definitely. So we want to make sure that we keep these items separate. Also, eye drops and glue. The bottles are the same shape. They feel about the same. So if you're looking through your drawer trying to find some eye drops, you could accidentally grab the glue and put it in your eye. That would be very dangerous. So let's make sure that we keep these things away and separate. So friends, we've talked about how poisons can enter our body. We said they could be injected, they could be ingested, they could be inhaled, or could topical, could go on our skin. Now, poisons also come in 4 different forms. We said liquid, solids, sprays, and gases. Now, it's your job at home to make sure that your house is poison proof. So I'd like for you to go around your home with an adult and poison proof your house. Let's make sure if you have chemicals underneath your kitchen sink, maybe put a lock on that kitchen counter with the cabinets, or you could put them up high away from small children. Same with your medicine cabinet. Let's make sure that our medicines are locked and away from children. Now, what if someone accidentally ingests or inhales or gets a poison on their skin or it goes into their skin? What do we do? First, tell an adult. Second, call the poison center. The poison center has doctors and nurses on hand to answer your questions and to walk you through what to do. But third, if it's a really big emergency or you can't remember the Poison Control Center's number, call 911 and they can help you. Friends, I hope you have a great day and have fun poison proofing your house with an adult. Hi, friends. We're outside. Let's take a look at poisons that we can find in our garage or even just in our backyard. So we've talked about topical. We've talked about ingested, injected, and inhaled. So let's take a look at some gases that we will find in our garage. So gasoline. Now we want to make sure that adults keep the lids to the gasoline bottles closed tightly so we don't inhale the fumes. The next, sprays. So a roach spray, insect spray, we can find in the garage. We want to make sure that those are put up in a way so kids cannot reach them. Even car cleaners can be found in the garage. So we want to make sure that those are put up in a way, because if they touch our skin or if a child drinks them, they could also cause poison to our body. The next is paint and paint thinner. That's a liquid that we want to make sure that we keep it away from children. Now we've talked about topical, about touching our skin. So plants, when we're outside, there are poisonous plants that can hurt our body. So we have crotons, we have rosary pea. Now these are some plants that we find. They're not always very common in certain parts of the state, but we want to make sure that we're staying away from them. Also with poison ivy. Poison ivy can cause a horrible rash on your body. Now, the next thing is injected. So spiders. This is a brown recluse. A black widow can also inject poison into your body. Now snakes. This is a coral snake. Coral snakes can also inject poison into your body, as well as rattlesnakes and cottonmouths. So friends, when we're outside, we want to make sure that we're aware of our surroundings. Make sure an adult goes out and checks all of your play equipment before you start playing outside to make sure there aren't any insects or snakes around that could poison you. Now friends, we've talked about liquids, we've talked about sprays, solids, and gases that are the forms of poisons that can hurt our body. Now, we want to make sure that we're protecting our body. We've also talked about how there are spiders and snakes. Now, there's one other thing that we might come in contact with, especially in Florida, if you're at the beach, the stingray. So when you're at the beach, I want to make sure that when you're out in the ocean, you are shuffling your feet so you will scare away the stingray. So I have some friends that are going to join me. Here is my stingray. So friends, when you're at the beach, make sure you do the stingray shuffle and shuffle your feet to scare away the stingrays. Oh, we have our black widow. Ooh, look at that black widow. And then our cottonmouth. So friends, when you are outside, make sure that you stay safe. Have a good one. Hi friends, we've stepped into the kitchen to do a little experiment with you. So we've been talking about poisons, and right now we're going to talk about some invisible gases. So you can do this experiment with your family at home. All you need, yeah, you always need an adult for supervision. So we want some baking soda, we want some vinegar. Now we also need a balloon. And yes, we should do it. It's going to be fun, I promise. We should. Yes. So friends, let's go ahead and take some baking soda and fill your balloon. I've already put a couple teaspoons inside the balloon. I'm going to do one more. Now, we're going to take the vinegar and pour it into the glass bottle. We're going to do about 3 tablespoons. All right. Now, we are going to put the balloon on top of the glass bottle. And then we're going to hold it up. Oh my goodness, it's getting bigger. How cool is that, guys? So invisible gases are blowing up the balloon. How cool is that? Cool. That is so cool. All right, friends, so you can try this experiment at home with your family. I hope you have a great day. And remember, be a poison patrol at your house. Bye.